105.7 Light FM. There's Lady A and Need You Now. It's Doug Reese sitting in for Morning Dave here on your Monday morning. It's 8:38 now, and that time of the morning when we head out and check in with Phillip Statler from Statler Financial Services. Hey, Phillip, how are you today?
Hey, good morning, Doug. Doing well. I know that you're excited that Dave will be back here shortly, but had a great weekend, some downtime, and man, I tell you, the markets were not bad on Friday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. We ended up significantly across the board. The S&P 500 was up almost 1.5%. It closed out at $4,282. The Dow Jones Industrial 30 was probably the big winner, up 2.1% on Friday. It closed up $701. Haven't seen that in a while.
Closed at
sure 33,763. And then NASDAQ was up over 1%, almost 1.1%, closed up $140 to 13,240. So a lot of good stuff happening there on Friday. I wish I could say it was carrying through this morning, but because of the last couple of days we had last week, I think we're going to get a little bit of a wait and see. Let's see what happens today, because the markets are kind of flat this morning as we head into this Monday of the first full week of June. And well, earnings season is kind of, down to the last little bit, not much out there. I thought we'd look to see what's coming up this week on the economic front, because obviously this is Monday and there's not a lot to talk about. We do get factory orders this morning at 10, as well as the ISM service numbers. Nothing on Tuesday, but Wednesday we get the federal trade number, and the consumer credit number comes out way below after about 3 o'clock. Thursday is jobs, and Friday there's nothing. So you can see that we are definitely getting to the end of all the economic news as well. So all I really got to talk about today, Doug, is some upgrades and downgrades. Before I do that, I did see this. Folks, get ready for oil prices to go up. I saw that over the weekend that Saudi Arabia and the OPEC Plus companies have gone ahead and cut their production by an extra 1 million barrels per day. So that's a big deal when we start talking about, we were seeing oil prices starting to slide. I know I saw them at the gas pump. Gas prices were starting to slide, but now we're going to head the other direction, where we're seeing again OPEC cutting production. That's going to put pressure on oil prices here, if not today, shortly for sure. Other than that, we've got some downgrades and upgrades, and I think there are probably more downgrades and upgrades here as we look at things. Palo Alto Networks, not a household name for us consumers, but for the business world it is. They're a chip maker, network provider, and so they're up today about 5%. And here's the reason why, Doug. Palo Alto Networks is going to get to join the S&P 500, and so that's good news for their stock. Not so good news for Dish Network. Dish Network is getting kicked out of the S&P 500. All this takes place on June 20th of this year. So that's helping Palo Alto. They're up 4.75%, when Dish is actually heading the other way, down about 3% this morning. So it happens every now and then, that we get a switch out in the S&P 500. And so that will take effect again, June 20th, where Dish Network's getting kicked out, Palo Alto Networks is getting brought in. We've got a few downgrades happening here. We got Target being downgraded by KeyBank, and talking about their shares are getting hit because of all the controversy and boycotting that's going on against them. Mm-hmm. They're down almost 1% this morning. And then Dollar General as well got downgraded by Morgan Stanley, and they're down today 1.6%. So not good for them. Estee Lauder They got downgraded by Oppenheimer, down about 1%. So I saved the best for last. Valley National Bank, they actually got upgraded by JP Morgan from overweight to overweight, from neutral rather. They're trading up. They're getting a nice bump, up 6% this morning. So good for there. Listen out for some news coming out of Apple. They're getting ready to start their Worldwide Developers Conference. Kicks off today. And so you're going to hear throughout the news a lot of things that they're developing. And they're talking about their headset. They call it the Reality Pro headset. They think that's going to become a big player in the virtual reality stuff. So listen out for news from them. That could be driving their stock price this week going forward. So I was trying to see. Let's talk about interest rates just a little bit this morning. We haven't talked about them for a while. We've got the 12-month Treasury at 5.2%, the 2 years at 4.5%, and the 10-year trading at 3 3/4. So everything has been pretty steady as I've been watching these interest rates over the last week or so. Not a whole lot of movement there. As we get ready to head into this first full week of June, we've got, like I said, it's basically a flat day. We got the S&P 500 right now. It's up a whole $2. The Dow Jones is up $1, and the NASDAQ 100 is down $9. So again, not much happening. We're kind of waiting to see how those things that happened last week start to filter through today. On the commodities side, we saw silver is back down below 24. It's down 1.6%, trading at $23.36 an ounce. We got gold down about 7/10 at $1,956 an ounce. And then crude oil is heading up substantially, up 2.9%, $73.81 a barrel. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's about where we were Friday morning when things got started. So, but look for that maybe to continue to increase as we look at the pressure on the oil futures. Europe and Asia, they're all mixed. Europe's mixed as well today. Asia is all in the green, anywhere from, well, the Nikkei is up actually 2.2% this morning. So a good move for them. Hang Seng is up about 0.8. So a little bit of good news over there in the Asian market. So we haven't talked about crypto for a while either. Crypto is down today. It's relatively been in the same neighborhood for a while now, but it's trading down $503 on Bitcoin right now, which is about 1.8%. So keep an eye on that and other stocks and things as we head into this first full week. Remember that in the world we live in, Doug, there's a lot of things that we just can't control, but we can control the amount of risk we have in our portfolio. But you need to know what that risk is and where it really should be for your exact circumstances. Give us a call at 863-382-0037 for our core retirement design. And then join us this weekend for the Statler Financial Radio Show, 6 a.m. and noon on Saturday, 10 a.m. Sunday morning on Highlands News Talk 730 and 95.3 FM.
All right, Phillip, thanks. That's Phillip Statler from Statler Financial Services, and we will talk to you again tomorrow morning. You can't see it.
Hey, again, folks, I want to thank you for joining us today. Hope you had a great weekend. Join us again tomorrow, same time, same place. Until then, have a great day.